So with me is Richard Wolf. We're really looking forward to our Twitt'inar, which is the first, nice little name for it, Twitt'inar, isn't it?
I like that.
So what are we going to talk about, Richard? I'm really excited about this. It's next Wednesday. If you haven't already registered, make sure you register. Next Wednesday for 10 a.m. We're going to be doing an hour with this man, and we're going to be finding out everything you need to know about Twitter, which is really exciting. What are some of, say, the three things we're going to try and learn or find out next week?
Okay, I think the number one thing, it's Twitter for business. It may have started for celebrity and entertainment, but it's now a legitimate business tool where people all the way up to CEOs of major ASX listed companies are on Twitter. That's the first thing to know. It is legitimate for business. The second most important thing is it's not about what you can share and trying to come up with things to tweet. It can actually be set up very effectively to listen in on all the different communities that you involve with your client community, prospects for future client community, and your broader community, even social work. Everything that is out there for real is now pretty much on Twitter. So that's the number two. You've got to be able to listen to it first.
Yep.
The number three is there is a way to share on Twitter effectively, and that's what the rest of our conversation will be on the Twitt'inar. Once you've been on, you've set up a professional profile, you've started listening to your communities correctly. The third and most important thing is if you do share on it, how do you share a tweet? Is it type everything that comes to mind and hit send, or is it think about crafting the tweet and mentioning the right @handles and putting the hashtags in the right place, adding some photos or a video. When it looks properly prepared, then you tweet it. That gives your community a high quality piece of business content. And over enough time, you will build a community around your Twitter account, both for listening and for speaking. And that's how you build influence and become known as an expert in your field, whatever your field is.
Fantastic. So there's a taster of what we're going to be talking about. There's so much, even that little teaser there, you're giving a couple of tips away. You just can't help yourself, Richard. Now it's on GoToWebinar, Twitt'inar, but it's also live on Periscope. So I want to get a quick idea about that. So if people want to actually see us as well as hear us, Periscope's just released a new app.
They did. Twitter, everyone's quite familiar with the name. Periscope is a very new product that was put in place last year. Periscope is a two-way broadcast system. It's a piece of software, it's an app that is downloadable from the iOS store, from the Apple store. Particularly, it is Android, but I'll suggest if you can do Apple is the way. Now, once you've got that, you can either just watch someone else on Periscope, like we will be, and we're sending out a live broadcast. But if you're on Twitter with Periscope, you can actually join the conversation by tweeting questions at the people on Periscope. So the live presenters can watch live questions coming in and respond. These are usually short-lived videos. They stay up for maybe 24 hours and then they're gone.
Yeah.
But the idea of Periscope is the simple, in the spot, the real engagement. It's not record, edit, and send. It's raw. It's like we're speaking now, but it would be going out live, and anyone who tunes in can be asking questions right now to us and steer the conversation.
Fantastic. All right, so if you want to join us on Periscope, try that new thing. Twitter is what we're going to be talking about, so we're really excited about that. So make sure you register. All the details will be sent to you, so you can either link in by GoToWebinar or link in by Periscope. But we'll see you next Wednesday, 10 a.m.